Hello and welcome once again, everybody, to the latest installment of the Lehigh Valley Underground Best of 2017 video series. My name is Gerard Longo. I'm the founder, editor-in-chief of Lehigh Valley Underground, and I am joined as the meat in this man sandwich between two members of Roy and the Secret People. We have Jason Hedrington to my right, Mike Roy to my left. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining.
Oh, you got it.
Our pleasure.
We're having a great time today.
Yes.
Mike's getting ready to play us a tune, maybe. We'll see. But we're here right now to talk about our favorite live performances of 2017. So the ones that really stay with us and stand out. And so, Jason, since you're over here, we're going to start with you and work this way. So
the hot seat.
The hot seat. You are.
Well, the first thing I was thinking is when we talk about this all the time. When you're a working musician, trying to make this run as a professional musician as it is, it's really hard for us to go see live music. So
yes.
First and foremost, it's a challenge to get out there and see your friends play and see other musicians play when you're working all the time. But I do my best to get out there and see what's happening. And one that really sticks out to me is a gentleman that I've been following for many years. Then he kind of disappeared for a few years, and he's back on the scene again. Mr. John Sears.
Yeah.
John.
I
gotta throw out my love to John Sears. And right now, his current lineup is called John Sears and the Stock Music Company.
Love it.
And it's real, raw, roots rock and roll with a Jackson Flying V guitar. John Sears is the only guy I know anywhere who could pick up a white Flying V guitar and rock it with no shame.
No shame.
No sense of irony. And this is my guitar. I own this, and I am going to play the hell out of it. And there's been times where he even gets up to that thing shirtless in the summer. And he's a little small, skinny guy, but he pulls it off. There's no pretense. So to see him in his element, he owns the moment, and he's an amazing guitar player. And that band that he has together right now is so good that I walked into the Funhouse. So my one show that I saw that was so good, this would have been late summer, walking to the Funhouse. Couldn't leave. It was one of those moments where I had to work the next morning, but yes. I cannot leave. I have to see every second of this show. The show got over. They get off stage, and I'm like, I need to play with you guys because you're so good. It was that good. I was like, can I jam with you guys? That's not something I would do very often. Because Lord knows I'm a busy guy, so I don't have a lot of time to jam with other people. And so I've had a chance to jam with them as well. So full disclosure, I have also played with them now, but at that point I had never played with them. And you have to see this guy play guitar. You have to see John Sears and the Stock Music Company. Cuts like UFO. Deep rock and roll cuts. The Faces. Midnight Rambler by the Rolling Stones. So he's digging deep into rock and roll history and playing deep, awesome cuts and doing it flawlessly with all that raw roots power that you want from real rock and roll. John Sears has got my vote.
All right. I actually, I have a few that I'm going to get to. And first I want to say, it's totally going to seem like I'm just saying this because they're here. When you guys at Mayrific were tremendous. I was hooked on every single note, every single. Take care of that later. We got a lot of bribery to this point. But no, seriously, the performance that you guys gave at Mayrific and American Spirits Roadhouse was just completely I was hooked from start to finish. It was a true performance. It was everything just clicked for you guys that night. So I want to say that. Another couple. Speaking of American Spirits Roadhouse, we also hosted. Sonar Lights there. They're from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Texas.
They were cool.
Yeah, they were so tight and just great, just energy, just exuding from their instruments and just real, versatile, a little bit of prog in there too, and they're just really able to just bring the fire. And also I have to give a shout out to Cubbage at Music Fest. His Music Fest performance with his full band was just phenomenal. And that's when I really took hold of this guy's gonna be something. I can hear him now opening the main stage one year, or maybe even headlining it one day, but just so tight, just his ability to improvise and to just kind of riff on his original music and make it feel new every time, and he did that night like crazy. So Mike?
Mine would actually have to be and we talked about this person before who's doing some amazing things. Would have to be Dana Gaynor, the Dana Gaynor Band. We've been very fortunate of playing a lot of the Jamageddons with this band, and so we get to see them. Because we're so busy, we don't get to see a lot of our friends every once in a while. But usually if we're playing with our friends, then we get to see our friends. And if we're not friends, by the end of the night and you're good, we'll be friends. But Dana ripped it up so bad at the American Spirits Roadhouse.
Yeah.
And I remember everybody was really tired, and she just started ripping off this solo, and her bass player didn't have his shoes on, and he's jumping around, running around, and the drummer, they had 2 drummers going at the same time at this point. It was so much fun. I think you got up and started jamming with them. Then I got up and started singing back up. We had so much fun, and I'm just so amazed at her skills and ability on the guitar for what she does. It's one of the truest forms of expression, I feel. And I've seen a lot of blues players. And it just makes me really, really happy to see that total connection between a person and an instrument, and how it just, exudes out into the crowd. So I have to say the Dana Gaynor Band was my
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would like
shot.
to actually real quick back Mike up on that. I've always been a fan. I don't think people here really realize what an absolute treasure Dana Gaynor is to our area, because she's that much of a natural in the flow that comes out of her. She's one of those people, I've only ever seen it once before when I saw a live performance of Albert Collins, with the ease that a person can play. You watch and they're just like, there's all this sound and energy coming out, but it looks so effortless. She's a true master. She's a master of her instrument.
Yes.
And if you haven't seen Dana Gaynor, you are missing out.
You're really missing out.
It's a national treasure sitting right here in the Lehigh Valley. You have to see Dana Gaynor.
She was also really good at 11th Pavilion in May, too. I had the chance to catch Julia Summer and her on the same night. That was a great show.
That's a good one, too.
That was great. Julia brings it every single time.
Absolutely.
Well, she's a complete performer.
Great rising star right there.
Absolutely.
Julia,
Absolutely. We should do a Rising Stars category one day.
I don't think there's time.
But,
it's like 4 weeks.
Yeah. How many of these can I edit in a single month?
Yeah.
Find out. So those are our picks.
Yes.
Give us yours in the comments, also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Look us up, Lehigh Valley Underground. Plenty more still to come throughout the month. We'll see you next time.